Hey there, kindergarten and first grade. I'm back with our last video. I know the last week of school, we might have some different times on live classes and whatever. So I figured I'd make this video to encompass our last 2 weeks of school. And I'll do some stuff to show you what we're up to this week. First off, First off, we're going to be working in the puzzles again. I know there's a lot of new content that's opened up recently on CodeSpark, so just for 2 more weeks, let's make sure we're still working on the puzzles. We're going to be doing Kite Flight, and this is one about a dozen of you have already started. A couple people have actually finished this, but for the majority of all of kindergarten and first grade, we can be working on Kite Flight. And notice that the little sentence right under it, or the couple words under it, it's called advanced sequencing. That is what we were working on with Donut Detective here, sequencing, and that just means doing things in the correct order. A sequence is a series of events. So this next week, the week that you'll be seeing this, we're going to be doing 1 through 8, and the last week of school we're going to be doing 9 through 17. So all of it pretty much links together, so I figured I'd just make this and it'll work for both weeks. So the biggest change to this, and if you were online this week, I said this in my lessons, the biggest change this week is this ability to grow and shrink. And I'll show you the first two and how this all works out. But basically, if you tell your person to grow big, he can smash through those bricks, or the wooden blocks. He can't go through the bricks, I'll show you that in a minute, but he can go through any sort of wooden block. So right there, he can go through wooden blocks because he's big, he just smashes right through it. It works later. There's a couple where you're standing up tall and you need to get underneath things and you can just jump on them and smash right through. The other thing that you'll need to do is these black boxes you cannot break through. So what you'll have to do for these are get small. And once you shrink down, then you can walk under ones that normally you wouldn't be able to fit on. So for this advanced sequencing, you can use loops. There will be loops. You can throw stuff, and you might want to be able to throw some stuff around. Let's kind of go to the end of the first week. You're looking at number 8 here, and you're definitely going to need some loops here. You also see there will be stuff, treasure chests. So you can unlock a treasure chest and then kind of go up there. I'm going to put it on an infinite loop. It won't need to be on an infinite loop. But to avoid giving you the complete answer here, you can see I'm just unlocking and then moving over and then jumping up. So at some point around here, you will get to the top, and up the top, you can jump down and get that kite. You'll notice you're missing out on one of those green gems. There is a way to get that green gem. I won't tell you but exactly what it is, but remember the ways that you've done it on some of the other levels. If there's something far away, how can you get something far away? And then moving on to the second half of it, for the last week of school, you'll see there's stuff like this, which it gets a little bit more complicated. You'll have to jump down there and do some unlocking. Let's see here. And you notice when you unlock it, you'll automatically go down. So maybe having those keys in a loop can help you get through some of this. And we'll take a look all the way towards the end here. Something like this is pretty complicated, but again, as long as you use your size to your advantage, you can do some of these. I know I did this one live, I want to say with first grade a couple weeks ago. Even then I could only get a couple on it, but using the size to your advantage will be the key to getting all of these. So this is going to be our last recorded video of the school year. Basically, what you need to work on for the last 2 weeks of school are kite plight. Kite plight 1 through 8 and kite plight 9 through 17. I will see you live this week, first grade on Monday and kindergarten on Friday. Have a good one, everybody.